What is up, Huskillers, all of you Black Widows and Lady Killers out there? It is the Jaway, and I am here with the first in my public service announcement series, and I am doing this on trading and scamming. Now, this is something that I am passionately against. I don't believe that people should be trading. I don't believe that there's actually a legitimate trade community out there in force. Once Epic decides to, and I love this game, don't get me wrong, I love Epic and I love this game. Right now it's just amazing. But I really think that Epic needs to pull their head out a little bit and institute a trade menu, because there's way too much scamming going on. There is way too much scam the scammer going on. The trade chat in global is absolutely ridiculous. I'm just going to pull it up here just so that everybody can see what it kind of is that we're talking about. And it's insane. I mean, people ask to trade constantly. It's all day, every day. And it's always, oh, trade at my home base, trade at my HB. Say this number. And look, here's a couple of tips. First of all, if somebody's offering Nocturnos or Gravediggers, they're probably scamming. Those guns aren't even that great anymore. With the perk reroll system, I've got a Siegebreaker that does more DPS and has just better perks on it than any Nocturno or Gravedigger would. If somebody's re-perked, if they can make and have re-perked their Gravedigger and Nocturno, I'd be willing to put my Siegebreaker up against all of them. It's just ridiculous how much of this trading is going on. Now, if you need resources, look, I'm a huge fan of just doing stuff yourself, right? If you need resources, go farm them. They're super easy to get. If you need planks, go chop down trees. If you need rough ores, go bash rocks. If you need nuts and bolts, there's like tons of ways to get metal and nuts and bolts. I'm pretty sure I could probably find something. Well, there's a car here, or a truck, that will give you metal and nuts and bolts. If you go into an industrial area, you can get nuts and bolts, tons of it. I've got like, I don't even know, like 9 stacks of nuts and bolts. Super easy, just farm it. Just spend like 20 minutes farming materials and you will have everything you need. Let's see, who wasn't to trade? Orca, come in party, not spelled correctly, so yeah, they're either going to get scammed or they're going to scam them. I'm not sure which. Look, if you pick up any trade message in global and you take it, yeah, you're either a scammer or you're going to get scammed. Just don't. Spend like 2 months. Just spend 2 months just playing the game, getting your llamas, doing your main missions. Just spend like 2 months doing that. I guarantee you, you are going to have a weapon that you love and that you're going to want to use all the time. The reason why I'm just so passionate about this, I've been in so many maps. One in particular that I can think of right off the top of my head is this poor kid got scammed like 3 times in one map. I'm sitting there, I'm doing the mission. 2 of the people are trading, and then this other kid wants to trade, but then gets scammed by the other 2. And so I invited him to party after the mission, which I basically did on my own. And I gave him a couple guns, and I gave him some resources, and I said, look, just stop trading. The only way I'm going to give you this stuff is if you promise to stop trading. You've gotten scammed 3 times in this one map, and I'm sure this isn't the first time. I said, no, this is the 5th time today. Why do people do that? I said, because they can. I was like, and because you're letting them. So just play the game, get your schematics, get your resources, and that's it. Like, you don't have to actually think past that. Just play your own game. And you've got people saying, look, trade 130 siege, well, sedage is actually what they said, and a 106 knock. And that's short for Nocturno. And if you don't know about the Nocturnos and the Gravediggers, look, they're old guns. First of all, a 106 is only useful in Twine Peaks. Your power, so I'm carrying an 82 Argon Assault Rifle right now. If I go into its DPS, and I'm in a 40, the DPS on it is normally about 14 to 15,000. It's nerfed because the map I'm in is under the power level of the weapon. It's not going to reach its full potential unless you use it in a mission that is that power level. And pay attention, because you'll notice that all across the board. If you have my 82, if I were to take it into a level 5 zone, it's only going to do like 2,000 to 3,000 DPS. Because that's the way the game is. You're not going to do umpteen thousands of DPS when you're in a level 5. You're just not. You don't need to. So yeah, the better gun helps out a little bit, but not that much.
Let's go.
Definitely not as much as everybody seems to think it does. So I love my 82s. I have 4 82 schematics, and by the end of the week I'll probably have 6 or 7 82 schematics. But they're not going to do me, and they'll last me all the way through Canny. I don't need 106s, and somebody in chat said you need a gun that is twice the power level of the husks that are in the map. Absolutely not. Just no. Just absolutely not accurate at all. What you need is, if you want to make your life easier, you start at 20% higher. So if you're in a level 20, you only really need a 24 to 30 weapon to make your life easier. And anything over that is just going to be nerfed so bad that it's going to be about the same anyway. So I use my 82s when I go into, you know, Canny Valley missions at 58. Other than that, I've got a whole other set of weapons for low-level missions. I've got a 56 Bobcat, I've got a 58 Obliterator. Should have a 58, oh yeah, 58 Bobcat. I've got a 67 Dragonfly. You know, I have weapons. I have my 74 Whisper. Oops, I didn't actually take that out. And this thing is insane on DPS. It's just absolutely amazing.
That's right.
So, I guess to make a long story short, don't trade, and don't get baited by high-level guns, because A, you don't need them, and B, people are only using those to bait you into trading. So, I don't know how else to help. I really hope that people watch this before they get into game, especially if the game goes free, or before Epic has instituted any sort of trade menu. Just don't trade. There's no reason for it. If you need resources, go farm them. If you need guns, open llamas. Do your dailies, get your 50 V-Bucks, open an upgrade llama. You're gonna get guns. They don't have to be legendary when you're low level. I don't even need the legendary guns I have now. I was just fortunate enough to get a bunch of legendary schematics out of llamas when I was early on in playing. And I'm happy to share them with people. But A, not for free, and B, I'm not gonna, if you're level 20, I'm not gonna give you a level 82 anything. You're gonna get something appropriate to your level, which might be a 58, because I have tons of silver ore. And pay attention too, because in Stonewood, you only need copper level weapons. Level 10's perfect. Well, I say level 10. It's level 10, but it's power level 34, I think. In Plankerton, you only need level 20 or power level 58 weapons. In Canny Valley, you can level them up to 82. And then in Twine Peaks, you can level them up to 106 or 130. Really don't think there's a lot of 130s out there that you actually need. But it's dependent on how you perk your hero, which hero you use, and which bonuses they get to which weapon. Like, it's not just what the weapon's DPS is. So, I really hope this has helped. Please like the video if it has helped you or you think it would help somebody else. Sub and bell the channel to get all of my information and videos as soon as they come out. As always, I am Dajawe, D-A-J-A-W-E, and I am out of here.